Diaz throws so darn hard, Ronnie, that he intimidates hitters. And you can, that slider gets him out in front.
One and two to Gleyber Torres. He struck him out, and the ball game is over. Edwin Diaz for the 4-out save, 4 strikeouts. The Mets with a 4-run first inning. Home runs from Marte and Escobar. Terrific defense all night long. And the Mets take the opener from the Yankees 6-3.
Well,
good speed on the bases and at the plate. Nimo at second, Marte at first. They have a full shift on against Lindor with the shortstop hole open. And Francisco unloads one to left center field. It's well hit. Back in the gap goes Hernandez, and it's out of here. Francisco Lindor with a 3-run homer. Take that. Number 18 for Lindor. And it's 7-3 New York. Hitting back is the best revenge. It's a nice pickup for a young Pittsburgh team. Do well for them. Two on the way from Weems, and Vogelbach gets one in the air along the right field line, back toward the corner. Back goes Palacios, and it's out of here! A grand slam for Daniel Vogelbach. His first home run as a Met, and he scores 4. th home run of the season. His first RBIs as a Met, and it's a quartet. Buck Showalter was asked about platoons before the game today, and his response was, "I don't use the word platoon." Naquin slams one deep right field. That ball is out of here. Tyler Naquin with his first home run as a New York Met, and he scorched it. 2-0 New York. Josh Bell had 2 hits, but Ryan McMahon drove in 5 runs. 1-1 to Alonso, and he rockets that one out to left field. Rosario takes a look, and it's out of here. Pete Alonso and then another laser beam home run. Number 29 for Pete, and it's 4-0 New York. Vogelbach drives one to deep right field, and that ball's out of here. Back-to-back home runs for Alonso and Vogelbach, and it's 5-0 New York. First Citi Field home run as a Met for Vogelbach, and the Mets have taken Kyle Wright deep 3 times in the first 3 innings.
feed him another one. He's flying that shoulder open. And we can all go home. Looking at 12-4 since the All-Star break.
Got him looking, and the ball game is over. Edwin Diaz strikes out the side of the ninth. 19 strikeouts for Met pitchers. Only the 3rd time in their history they've ever done that. The Mets celebrate the return to Citi Field of Jacob deGrom, who throws 5 2/3 perfect innings. And the Mets take 4 of 5 from the Braves to stretch their lead to 6.5 games in the National League East as they beat Atlanta 5-2.
Well, what an effort by the starting staff.
Trying to slow things down, if anything. About to throw his 25th pitch of the inning. Sosa at third, Real Muto at second. 2-2 to Castellanos.
He struck him out, and the ball game is over. Edwin Diaz bends but does not break. A brilliantly pitched game all the way around. deGrom, Nola, and the Mets bullpen. Diaz strikes out Castellanos to end it, and the Mets have themselves a 1-0 9-inning victory for the first time since opening day of 2020. And they even up the series with the Phillies at a game apiece.
Maybe he's not that polished an outfielder.
So the Mets have their third extra base hit, and Brett Baty will step to the plate for the first time in the major leagues with a runner in scoring position. Overall, .315, 19 home runs, 60 runs batted in, OPS over 900, just having a phenomenal year. Gets a breaking ball and hits it out to right. Acuna goes back to the warning track, looks up, and it's out of here! How about that? Brett Baty hits a 2-run homer in his first major league at bat. Second pitch he sees, and Baty hits it out of the yard. A moment to remember for Brett Baty and his family. A 2-run homer, and it's 4-0 New York.
Oh, wow.
No silent treatment for the rookie.
Oh, my goodness.
Rough series for Baty, but he may be about to have a big chance extended his way. 2-2. Fly ball left field. Back goes Maton, looking up at the wall, and it's out of here! Mark Canha gives the Mets the lead with his second home run of the day. Unbelievable! Canha ties it in the seventh, gives the Mets the lead in the ninth. It's 9-8 New York. Canha can do.
To Alonso. And Pete hits it on the ground toward the home base hit. Here's Nimo on third, heading for the plate. Nimo slots in safely, and the Mets win it. Pete Alonso on an 0-2 pitch drives in the winning run in the bottom of the ninth, and the Mets win it 7-6. Justin Turner swings and misses at a fastball. Meanwhile, in Atlanta, Ronald Acuna has homered in the bottom of the fifth. It's now the Braves 3, the Rockies nothing, going to the sixth.
He missed 3 games, didn't he, because of that sore knee?
Yeah. It's going to be a problem on and off the rest of the season. Turner drives one to center, chasing Nimo back to the warning track right at the fence. He made the catch! Oh, wow! The catch of the year for Brandon Nimo! He took a home run away from Justin Turner.
Wow.
Brandon Nimo keeps the Mets in front in this game by bringing one back.
Oh, wow.
Well, Andy Chavez was here over the weekend. Brandon Nimo doing his best Andy impression.
That is the finest catch of his career. Oh, my. What a play. Bravo. Look at his break. He hasn't got time to really look at the wall. Oh, man, what a play.
he was pumped. So was Jake. 1-2 coming.
Struck him out. 103. 103. That is an angry pitch by Edwin Diaz, who gave up a run in the 8th inning for the first time this year and then dialed it up like he hasn't dialed it up all season.
Whoa. Like to see it. Love to see that.
He can come back in there with the same pitch. He can counter with the split finger. He can throw a curveball. He's got many options here.
Mitchell at second, Chavis at first with 2 down. And Cruz gets a curveball and flies one deep to right. Back goes McNeil onto the warning track. Right at the fence, and he made the catch! Right at the orange line! McNeil!
Wow.
Big time play. He's only played a handful of games in right field all season, but wherever you put him, he makes big time plays, and McNeil just saved a couple of runs.
Well, he wants to look at it.
Right to the orange line to pull one back on what would have been an extra base hit for O'Neill Cruz. But McNeil makes the play and keeps the Mets in the lead.
I don't know.
A lot of Met fans have made their way to Milwaukee, all on their feet, hoping Ottavino can get the final strike. Two.
He struck him out, and the ball game is over. For the first time since 2016, the 2022 New York Mets will be going to the postseason. The 10th postseason berth in franchise history. And along the way, Max Scherzer picks up his 200th victory with 6 perfect innings as the Mets win their 94th game in 2022. And they have clinched at least a wild card. 13 games to go. A 1-game lead in the National League East. And reason for at least a muted celebration tonight as the Mets have made their way into postseason play.
And Buck Showalter return and to the postseason. He's been a big part of this. This team has really matured. The 5 players they brought here in the offseason just brought the veteran leadership. And this club, they only had 3 times that they have a 3-game losing streak. That's very difficult to do, Gary. They've been consistent all year.
Well, it's a big spot for Lindor, who has struggled against Rogers, just 2 for 17 against this left-hander in his career. Faced off a lot in the AL Central. Bases loaded, 2 out.
And Lindor hits one in the air to deep left field. Back goes Yelich to the warning track, looking up. It's out of here! Francisco Lindor with a grand slam to put the Mets in front. Oh, wow! Lindor, first pitch, clears them. 7-4 New York.
Because those costumes are very top heavy, and that is there. If you look through the mesh there is Steve Gelbs in there somewhere inside the number 2, the Polish sausage. Now, we told him he should get the inside position, but it does not appear that he is following our guidelines.
Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that order, it looks like.
So the chorizo has the natural advantage.
All right, fans, time now for the Johnsonville famous racing sausage race. Wearing number 1, it's the Johnsonville Bratwurst. Number 2, it's the Johnsonville Polish sausage.
Very enthusiastic.
Wearing number 3, the Johnsonville Italian sausage. Number 4 is the Johnsonville hot dog, and number 5, it's the Johnsonville chorizo. All right, contestants on your mark.
Don't fall. Don't fall, Steve.
They're up and racing.
No!
It's an even start. Looking for somebody to take command, and there's the chorizo pulling
He's
out
flying,
of the inside
Keith,
with the
he's
hot dog.
flying.
And the Italian looking for racing room between sausages. The bratwurst and
Get the inside.
The hot dog trailing the field. They make the turnaround plate, and down the stretch they come.
Stretch
It's
drive,
a
stretch
three-sausage race,
drive.
the Polish,
Go,
the
Steve,
chorizo,
go.
the Italian, and at the wire it's
He got it.
the Polish sausage.
Oh, Gelbs.
Or
comes the winner.
We're never going to hear the end of this.
Oh, man. I knew he had that late kick in him. Well, he has absolved himself after going down the junior slide. He wins the senior sausage race.
So he has to be thinking about it. Berty is watching him as he takes his lead. 1-1 to Escobar. And Eduardo
Punches one through the hole. Base hit. Here comes Lindor. Blade with the throw to the plate. Lindor is safe. And the Mets win it. It's the month of Escobar. 5 RBIs, including the game winner of the 10th. And the Mets win it 5-4 to go a game up on the Braves. In the 8th inning as a right-hand batter, he punched it through the right side. In the 10th inning as a left-hand batter, he took the hole on the left side. Escobar drives in all 5, and the Mets come from 4 runs down to win it in 10.
Perfect